In this video, we're going to talk about 3 ways that churches can use ChatGPT today. Try saying that 3 times over. Hey, if we haven't met yet, I'm Nils Smith, your social media guide, and I help churches, nonprofits, small businesses, leaders of all kinds maximize social media to accomplish their goals. And in this video, I'm going to talk about ChatGPT. It's one of the fastest growing tools on the internet. It's actually the fastest growing platform in the history of the internet. And I believe it can be a valuable tool for your church to become more efficient and more effective in your communication efforts. And I want to talk about some practical uses that you can begin using it today. Now, the first thing I want to recommend that you do is pay the $20 a month for GPT-4 or whatever you're watching, whatever that subscription rate is. What I have found using ChatGPT is the free version is awesome to play with, but the paid version creates a lot more functionality to make the platform much more effective for your church. Now, when you do that paid version, one of the things that you can do is create your own GPTs. And so this is going to be really important to customize your GPT for your church, or ChatGPT for your church. So what you want to do is create a GPT, and I've got another video all about how to create that GPT. And so I'll link that in the description, but go and set up your GPT, feed it your sermon transcripts, feed it your website copy, feed it past emails, feed it as much information that you can so that ChatGPT can learn more about your church and better represent you and be a better tool to help create effectiveness. So let's jump into the top 3 ways you could begin using ChatGPT for your church. Now, the first way is the most popular way that people are using ChatGPT today, and that's copywriting support. The reality is your church is writing copy, whether you're a copywriter or you have a copywriter professionally or officially or not. A lot of people are writing copy for your church, and the reality is you probably have multiple people writing copy, and the voice can often be all over the place. And so when you create a GPT for your church, that GPT can help you in copywriting. It can help you create new copy, it can help you edit copy, it can help you in proofreading. And so when you teach that GPT, it can help you write copy. So think about it, you probably or hopefully are sending out a weekly email to your church. Well, let ChatGPT either write that email for you or edit that email for you. You're probably writing social media, creating social media posts. I hope if you're watching this video that you are on social media. It can help you create captions for your posts. It can help you create copy for those social media posts. It can help you when you're creating even print materials and you have copy on those materials. It can help you with the messaging on those print materials. There's so much that we are writing, or even our website copy. The words on our website can go through ChatGPT and it can help make it better. And so copywriting using ChatGPT, it's a large language model, which means you basically give it an input of a prompt and an input of data and information about your church. And then you prompt it, asking it to write an email for you, asking it to create a social media post for you, asking it to do whatever it is that you're wanting it to do. And then it gives you a text output that you can then copy and paste. And then practically, what I would encourage you to do is don't just copy and paste, but copy and paste and edit what ChatGPT does, because it's not perfect and it is getting better every day. And it is likely better than what you would even do yourself. I think it's one of the things that I keep finding about what I created as Nils GPT, even this video, the description, and so many of the things in the email that I sent to promote it out, that's running through ChatGPT that I created for myself. And you can do that for all of the words that you're posting on the internet, or really you're creating to put anywhere. Or even if you still do bulletins, you can edit those bulletins with ChatGPT. So using it for copywriting support can be an invaluable asset that creates more effectiveness in your copywriting, but it also creates a lot of efficiencies as well. Now, the second way that you can use ChatGPT is in sermon support. Now, I think pastors get really anxious when we talk about this, and what I'm not encouraging you to do is don't let ChatGPT write your sermons, but as you feed it transcripts of your other sermons and you give it other data and information, it can be a great tool, just like historically you used libraries or books, or, and probably when you write your sermon, you're using Google to help you research and prepare. Well, ChatGPT can become much more efficient in that research. ChatGPT can help you actually create different words, or, run things through and maybe refine your key points. ChatGPT can be a great research tool, support tool in creating your sermons. It can help you with creative sermon titles. It can help you with creatively or what refined wording around your key points. And so let ChatGPT be a support tool. Now, I want to re-clarify, don't have ChatGPT write your sermons. That is not the best use of this tool. That's one of the things that we always need people to do. It's one of the things we always need pastors to do, but it can be a great tool to help you in preparing your sermons. And I think hopefully that as a pastor and as you prepare your sermons, you're not doing it alone, that you're incorporating other people, you're incorporating other resources, and ChatGPT is just another resource you incorporate, but I believe it can actually be one of your most effective resources that you incorporate into that sermon writing process. Now, aligned to that, I would actually encourage that too. If you're a youth pastor and you're creating curriculum, great support tool there. If you're a children's minister and you're looking for some creative ideas in the curriculum that you're creating for your children's ministry, great support there. Small group leader. There are lots of ways when it comes to the ministry content that we're creating to serve our church body. It can be a great asset, a great tool to help us become more effective in those resources we're creating for our church. And the third way that I believe ChatGPT can be a great resource to our church is around creative brainstorming, creative ideation. So when you're thinking about maybe what should we name our upcoming youth retreat, if we want to give it a theme, well, talk about maybe what are some of the things that you want to be talking about, and it can give you some really great ideas. Or as you think about, as I talked about with the sermon preparation, if you're looking for a creative sermon series name or even Easter theme, as you're working through that creative process, ChatGPT can be another great creative brain at that creative table. And so I think about historically when I've sat around the table with church leaders and they're brainstorming, what are we going to do for our upcoming campaign or upcoming series? Well, ChatGPT can have a seat at that table and help you in that brainstorming of those ideas. And so don't take the people out of the table. Don't let ChatGPT define your creative processes, but let ChatGPT be your assistant. Let ChatGPT be another seat at that table. And I believe you're going to find a lot of creative ideas coming out of ChatGPT that you can then run with, that you can then build off of. And so it's another support tool for your church. Before I wrap up this video, I just want to speak to some of the fears and concerns that a lot of people have with ChatGPT or AI in general. Is it going to replace people? Is this evil? And a lot of those kind of things. And the reality is there's going to be good and bad that comes with this. There has always been good and bad when it comes to all new technology opportunities. But my friend James Poulter recently said in a presentation I got to listen in on, is that this is our Gutenberg moment of our lifetime, that this technology is the worst it's ever going to be, and it's going to transform our world in very significant ways. And it's neither good or bad. It's really how we approach it and how we utilize it. And I think if we stay on the front edge of this technology, and ChatGPT right now is on the front edge of this AI revolution, that we can be on the forefront of this technology, just like we were with the Gutenberg press. And so I want to encourage you with AI, while there are concerns, the best way we're going to understand those concerns and be able to address them as they come is by understanding it. And we understand it best by using it. And so ChatGPT, I believe, is the best way to learn AI so that we're better prepared for our inevitable future, and we're better prepared for how we need to approach how we don't use AI and how we use AI. And so I believe right now, this technology can be a great asset to your ministry. And I think there's going to be lots of new technologies that are also going to be really effective assets. And if we learn this one, we're going to be better prepared for those that are to come. And so I want to encourage you, lean into this moment. Don't be scared. And I think you're going to find great effectiveness and efficiency that will come into your ministry as you lean in, and we'll see what's to come. But this is where it is today. And this is how I believe you can use ChatGPT today to enhance your church, to enhance your church ministries and the work that you're doing, so that you can focus on the things that are most important for you to do as a pastor, as a ministry leader, and allow this technology to be an asset, to be a support system to the work God has called you to. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll talk to you again on the next video.